Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. We're here in a Purifier in a citadel in Perimeter. And here in Perimeter, this is a system which I would often do basic abyss sides, such as T1 abyss in the Purifier is one of my activities I like to do a lot in Jita or the adjacent system like Perimeter, just in like a chill fashion, just as some kind of small little side activity, because I love to use this ship, the Purifier. It's a very nimble and very powerful little ship here that can actually take on low tier abyss size in a very quick fashion. I just think it's so cool because I think the ship overall is a very intimidating and sophisticated looking ship, so I just love to use it and see if I can get any kind of activity to be done with this. And tier 1 abyss are one of those activities I find to be very successful and also very satisfying to do in this ship. So we're going to do this, but the difference is that before I always did this in Perimeter and Jita, but now we can't do it anymore actually, because you're not allowed to run Abyss in Jita or 1.0 and 0.9 system. So we're going to have to find a system appropriate for us. So I think the system of Ian Ursta could be an option. That is an option. What other systems do we have to choose from? No, only Ian Ursta is the only adjacent system, because it's a 0.8 system. And we're doing T1, so it should be alright. We're in a fleet. Yep, we're in a fleet. And I like to keep about 1,000 of each ammunition type. You see here 1,000 Rage and 1,000 Nova, or not Nova, but Navy torpedoes. And we've got some calm electrical filaments as well. Need quite a few of them. It was a long time since I did this. Something that I think is very chill to do. And I think that the Purifier, it looks like it a lot shinier than I remember it. I think it's because of the new graphical features they released since the last time I used this ship. See if we can go to save, warp to this place. Okay, we're here. And we'll use the filaments. The 3 frigates. That's so this Purifier is able to do the work of 3 frigates. Okay, we'll approach this filament and activate. Sometimes when you're doing these low tier abyss, the T1s, these rooms can go so fast if you've got 3 battleships in a row, because the Purifier applies so good to them. But if you've got small stuff, then it can also take a bit longer otherwise. Depends a little bit from wave to wave. Some waves can be faster than a usual frigate doing abyss size. Sometimes it can be a bit slower. Use the MWD because we want to move around very fast. We don't want to get caught. We've got some autocannons. Allows us to do a little bit of small damage to them if they get close. Oof, whoa, that was a lot of damage we did. So this frigate as well, I thought it's not really that possible to do a lot of damage to the frigates in the Purifier, because its missiles are like nuclear bombs, like they've got that big of an explosion radius, so they're not going to be so concentrated, but they seem like they're getting through them pretty well actually. It depends a little bit on the angle we're travelling as well. Sometimes I notice that when we're travelling like a straight angle from them, that's when it usually does the most amount of damage. Okay, I think we have to turn around now because we're going to the boundary. You can see the boundaries over there. This guy's taking a lot longer than the previous one. The previous one, just 2 shots was all it took. Okay, there we go. We've got a good hit there. Now for the cruiser. Should be easy. Yeah, 2k volley. Whoa. The amount of damage we do to the cruiser actually. I mean, I have a trouble getting Rage heavy assault missiles to apply. We're here with the torpedoes. That's really cool actually. We use the autocannon to take out the biductive cache. And it should be smooth. There we go. 1.8 million. That's what I mean. It's some just quick hits you can make with a basic frigate. It's not too expensive. And it's quite relaxing, but at the same time you need to use a little bit of skill, a little bit of piloting to be able to do this. It's not completely a brain dead activity at the same time as well. I have died using this kind of fit because of silly mistakes. Once I had a Drekavac, I got it in film as well. Oh, this is a perfect kind of wave for the Purifier. Once I just approached a Leshak, not a Leshak, a Drekavac, the battlecruiser Triglavian ship, and it obliterated me because it was able to apply perfectly to me. Probably should use the target paint as well. Like, you see how much damage that guy did, but I'm not going straight at him. I was going straight at Drekavac before, so he was able to apply so good to us. Look how quick this is. Look how quick this is. And 1 volley. And we just took out that Leshak before we were able to get our loot. That's how quick it went. So this is what I'm talking about. Some waves can be really quick. Some waves take a little bit longer than maybe your usual frigate or solo frigate abyss. In the transfer conduit now. And we've got full armor, so we can stop armor repairing, because I think we're just about cap stable. We're just under cap stability with yeah, in the electrical side. Okay, strike grip tester. These guys are a bit deadly, because if they land some wrecking shots on you, you can take a lot of damage. But it is pretty simple, because you just keep a range and you're usually good to go. 1k volley as well, that's great to see. But we definitely don't want to get close, because this guy will rip us to pieces. He's also pretty fast as well, actually, now that I'm seeing he's able to push us back, so that we're not establishing an orbit straight away. We have to go back a bit to keep it at 30km orbit. But pretty smooth here, pretty smooth. We've got pretty much perfect missile skills though, that's the reason it goes so well here for us. Those are some really great volleys. 1.3k. What is resist profile? 60%, so we're getting almost perfect application actually. Really great to see. I'll go to the bioadaptive cache now. And that's how easy a T1 abyss site can be when done in a Purifier. Under 5 minutes even as well. But it was a lot to do that we had that Leshak. The Leshak is by far the easiest way, because you get perfect application. Plus it's also just a ship that has low amount of HP. So you're able to get through it super fast, super fast. Open up this cache. See how much we got. A lot of the money here is in our ammunition, but we get some from the caches here. And get a bit closer. Open this up. Okay, something 1.2. Totaling at 4.5. And we did have some electrics with us, but that's negligible amount of ISK. And I think it's just cool that you can just enjoy slightly the abyss. You can just go around, cruise around, enjoy the scenery here in a pretty chill ship that I like a lot. Because usually I have a hard time finding ships that seem cool to be able to do these PvE activities efficiently, and this is able to do one of them pretty well. It's unfortunate it can't do higher tier abyss like T2s, because it's pretty much impossible to get it to do that. And you just can't have enough tank, and the application is not so good that you could destroy stuff when there's a lot of people after you. So T1 seems to be the sweet spot for this little guy here, but it's alright because you're in a pretty cheap ship, so there's no problem that you're only able to do T1s. You earn back this very quickly. So that's enough for now. Doing T1 Abyss solo in the Purifier. One of my go-to activities, or go-to chill activities, to do in highsec. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.